Welcome to KBS World Radio. You're now tuned in to Korea24's Korea Book Club, where we explore the world of Korean literature. This is our weekend replay edition, playing back our book segment from Wednesday's show. We hope you enjoy it. I'm your host, Kwon Jang-woo. Joining me in the studio now is our literary critic, Barry Welsh. Barry, hello. It's great to see you.
Yes, hello. It's great to be back.
Okay, so I believe that you have something a little different for us this week. Not a literary work, but a non-fiction book that was written in English about Korean culture, specifically Korean Webtoons, right?
Yes, that's absolutely correct. So this week we're reviewing a book called Understanding Korean Webtoon Culture, Transmedia Storytelling, Digital Platforms and Genres. And the writer is Dal Yong Jin. And it was published in English, like you said, by Harvard University Press earlier this year. And Dal Yong Jin is a distinguished professor in the School of Communications at Simon Fraser University in Canada and a global professor in the School of Media and Communication at Korea University here in Seoul. And as an academic, Dal has written extensively about Korean culture, especially manifestations of digital culture. This seems to be his area of interest. So online gaming, esports, and film, these are the areas that he often writes about. And in this, his latest book, he explores the rise and growing influence of Korean webtoons and the increasingly important role they play in Hallyu or the Korean wave. And despite this growing popularity, some listeners might not know what a webtoon is. So webtoons are a type of comic, usually released in digital online chapters.
Right.
And they represent the newest wave of Korean popular culture. Or the newest and popular wave of Korean popular culture.
Newish, I would say.
Newish, yes. And in recent years, they've gained immense popularity worldwide, following K-pop and K-dramas, especially among young people around the world. And webtoons were initially disseminated over the internet. But now these, very highly captivating comics are mostly distributed through, apps on smartphones to avid readers here in Korea and, of course, around the world. And if you spent any time on the subway in Seoul, you will likely have seen many of your fellow passengers scrolling through a webtoon. And Dal analyses this phenomenon very insightfully and offers an engaging commentary that anyone interested in Korean popular culture will find compelling.
Right, so webtoons, very simply put, they're online comics, essentially, but they have a particular format and style that's unique. They are massively popular here in Korea, and as you mentioned, their appeal is spreading rapidly around the world, too. So tell us, what does the book say about the factors that have perhaps contributed to this global popularity and widespread adoption of Korean webtoons among different cultures and age groups?
Right, okay. So Dal outlines, several key factors behind this global popularity and like you said, this widespread and growing adoption of Korean webtoons. So first, webtoons have this, an innovative digital format. So they're designed to be easily accessible and readable on smartphones and other digital devices. And it's this easy to read and scroll through the style that has contributed to their appeal. So they're designed to be read very easily on smartphones by scrolling. And Dal points out that this approach is very user-friendly, and very importantly, it eliminates the need for physical copies. And this then allows readers from different cultures and age groups to enjoy webtoons conveniently, and often in online fan community translations. So there's places where fans translate these webtoons into their own languages. And so this sort of fan community bridges language barriers and then it helps facilitate the international reach.
Right.
Second, Dal goes on to note that the Korean webtoons showcase diverse and engaging storytelling. So whereas American or Japanese comic books are often associated with superheroes or action genres, webtoons cover a wider range of genres and themes that are often not catered to elsewhere. And so that diversity in the storytelling caters to a very broad audience and captures captures the interest of readers with varying preferences and tastes for different things. And then furthermore, webtoons have a unique visual style, and this is often characterized, or primarily characterized, by this vertically scrolling style of panels. And this offers a very distinct and immersive reading experience. And obviously, for a generation that's grown up, scrolling on their smartphones, this is obviously very suitable for them.
Sure.
And it's that sort of fresh, dynamic presentation. Dal argues that it set Korean webtoons apart from more traditional comics from other countries, such as American superhero comics or Japanese manga, and that's why the Korean webtoon is garnering the attention of readers worldwide. And again, it just sort of has this sort of combining effect on the global popularity of Korean popular culture. Additionally, of course, the Korean wave has played a significant role in helping to promote Korean webtoons. Many Korean webtoons have been adapted into streaming TV series such as Uncanny Counter or Black Knight or All of Us Are Dead, and that helps also cultivate this growing fan base outside of Korea. So for these reasons and many other reasons, which he goes into in some detail, Dal explains the increasing relevance and influence of Korean webtoons.
Right, so we've been mostly highlighting the format and technology, but as you mentioned, there's also the content itself. I think it would be safe to say that webtoons wouldn't have the success they have without good content. Can you provide some insights into the themes and genres that are perhaps commonly explored in Korean webtoons and how they reflect perhaps the cultural and societal aspects of Korea that we see as well?
Yeah, right. So this is another very interesting aspect. So the Korean webtoon, Dal writes about this in detail. It encompasses a very wide array of themes and genres, which are often not depicted in other comics or just other types of art. And this reflects the diverse interests of the audience itself. So you have commonly explored themes include romance, fantasy, action, comedy, drama, slice of life, and many, many others. But even within those different sort of genres, there's a very wide range of diversity. And unlike other types of comics, webtoons often delve into interpersonal relationships. Think of like Miseng, which was about office culture and was made into a TV series, or personal growth or social issues or fantastical worlds. And Dal argues that this resonates with readers across many different age groups because, of course, it's not just young people reading webtoons. There's older people reading webtoons too.
Of course.
And moreover, many Korean webtoons, they as you mentioned or hinted at, they subtly or directly address these sort of societal and cultural aspects of Korea. So often exploring things like family dynamics or traditional values or modern challenges or the impact of technology on daily life. And then additionally, Dal also mentions that webtoon creators infuse their works with elements of Korean folklore or mythology, historical references, and that this also adds a distinct cultural flavour to many of the webtoon narratives. And he suggests that by blending universal themes with uniquely Korean elements, the Korean webtoons are capturing both local and global audiences.
Right.
And again, this sort of contributes to the widespread popularity and cultural significance. Really is a fascinating book, and like I said at the beginning, it's one that I think anyone interested in modern Korean popular culture will find a very worthwhile read indeed.
Once again, it's called Understanding Korean Webtoon Culture by Dal Yong Jin. That's all for our book club this week, Barry. Thank you for that review, and we'll see you next time.
Okay, take care.